welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video. It is going to be update numero dos in the Graveyard Project Pan. This was a project that was created, or the whole concept behind the project was created by one of my favorite humans on this platform, Emily. I will have her channel linked down below. She invited a bunch of other panners to join, and we kind of made this our own little collaborative effort. So thank you, Emily, for creating this and inviting so many of us to join. This has been one of my favorite projects to be a part of. The whole idea about the whole concept behind the Graveyard Project Pan was to work on, there are two separate categories. One is collecting cobwebs, which is some of our older or oldest products in our collection that we just really need to work on moving out of the collection, if you will. And then the other one is, it starts with an R. Why am I blanking? Why am I freaking blanking? Resurrection products. There we go. And the resurrection products are products that we have been working on in previous project pans that we either did not complete, hit or go on, whatever it might be. So I have 6 products that I'm working on. Hint, my progress is not the best. Like, my progress is about as good as my fun bun is today, which is not that great. I swear to God, if I wore like 2-inch high heels in my fun bun, like, I literally would be as tall as LeBron James or like Shaquille O'Neal. The fun bun just really isn't working today. Anyway, my progress isn't that exciting, but nonetheless, I'm here to share it with you guys. So if you are interested in seeing how I am doing on my progress, stay tuned. First, if you have not yet clicked away from this video and don't find me to be too weird, I would love it if you would subscribe and join the little fam bam. And other than that, I feel like I'm trying to like figure out like what actually feels natural for an introduction, and it just never does. But I would love if you would consider subscribing before leaving today. I do post a minimum of 4 times a week. Other than that, let's just get into the video. Okay, you guys, I'm super embarrassed because just the other day I posted my 20 in 2020 update, and I updated you guys on my progress of this primer. This primer is my Flower Beauty In Your Prime Illuminating Primer, and when I went to grab my products for this project, I realized that this product is indeed in my Graveyard Project Pan and not in my 20 in 2020 Project Pan. I feel like I'm just probably doing too much panning this year. Next year I might scale it back just a little bit. So I'm here a few days later to update you on my progress on this again. So this is my Flower Beauty In Your Prime Illuminating Primer. This is my oldest primer in my collection, which is why I decided to work on this. I am just not that into illuminating primers anymore. I feel like I get the illumination I'm looking for out of my First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer, and that is just like my holy grail. So I'm trying to work through a bunch of my illuminating primers that I'm just not using, and this one is my oldest in my collection, so it just fit perfectly for this project. When I pulled it in, I had more than half of this left. The last update, I was right here, and now we are about right here. Now, I've used this a couple of times since I last updated you on my progress, but we're still at right about the same. So I have about 1/4 of this left to use. I feel like I was gonna say I should have no problem finishing this by the end of the year, but this project does indeed end on Halloween, hence the whole graveyard sort of theme. So I'm gonna have to push just a little bit harder to finish this up just a little bit quicker than I had originally been anticipating. So I should really try and use this in September, because as we reach more into like October, November, I'm not reaching for things like this as much, and this also ends at the end of October. So I'm really hoping that at the finale, which is the next update, I will have this complete, because the rest of my progress isn't looking so great for this. Next up, I had my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. This is my favorite highlight in my collection, which is why I wanted to pull this in. I have been panning products a lot this year that I like, but also will not be repurchasing, so I've been trying to work them out of my collection. And then I feel like I haven't been reaching for my favorites because I've been so focused on my Project Pan items. So I put this one in here. This was going in my 19 and 2019 project last year, and I had a goal to finish the entire side of this, which I obviously did not do. And my goal for this is to either hit pan on this side or completely finish this side of the pan. When I finish this side of the pan, I will repurchase this because this, my favorite highlighter literally ever. I don't know if I will finish this by the end of the project. I have so many other things that I have been reaching for, testing out, and also trying to pan, but I have been making an effort to use this and kind of mix both sides. I also feel like this works better for me when I'm a little bit more fair, and I've been going heavy on the self tan this summer, so I feel like that has also held me back from reaching for this. But as we slip more into the fall months, I maybe won't be self tanning as heavily, so I hope that I can get some more use out of this, and I will be really curious to see where we are at come the finale. I do like to torture myself always and try and pan blush. Never hit, well, when I say never hit a pan on a blush in my life, that is a lie, because back in the day when I only owned one blush and it was a Clinique blush, I think I actually maybe have like used up an entire blush, but that was like back when I owned one blush, and it probably took me 8 years to finish that blush. I did just well, my packaging's broken now. Interesting. Okay, that's great. That is just phenomenal. Still snaps back together. Okay, so when I take this off, it'll just be the lid is removed. Okay, so I have this Tarte blush in Partey, like I'm sure many of us do. This was the birthday gift years ago for Sephora, and my goal for this was just to wear away on the imprint. I'm failing at this. I can't even wear away at the imprint. I will insert pictures, but there's a lot of imprint left, and I feel like I've been trying to like evenly distribute my brush and like evenly pick up product, and yet here we are with still a lot of imprint left. So I'm not confident in my ability to hit goal on this. I don't know why I keep trying to use up blush. It's just, I just don't feel like it's like if I were to go to a psychic and actually like have her look into her crystal ball or flip over her tarot cards. I'm not trying to be offensive to psychics. I actually own tarot cards. But like if she were to look into her crystal ball, she would probably see that I will never indeed hit pan on a blush. Bummer. And then I have 3 lip products that I'm working on. Why I do this to myself? I don't know, because guess what? I am also terrible at panning lip products. So first off, I have my Kopari Lip Glossy in the shade Pinkini. I actually was super confident I would finish this, but I sort of forgot that I was working on this until very recently. This was going in a previous project. I think it was my 19 and 2019 last year, either that or one of my roulette project pans. And I'm actually pretty close to finishing this. It's just that this is like a very vibrant shade. Therefore, it does work better in the summer. Even sheared out, this can look pretty pink on the lips. So I've been trying to use this every single morning as I get ready, just to nourish the lips. I'll have to remark really quick. I am like basically at like where the pink hits the white, and some of my previous markings have worn away, but when I started way back in the day, like in my first project, I was here, I see another marking here, possibly a marking here, and now we're basically to the pink wave. So I will mark this. I am hoping that I can finish this off before the year ends. I do really enjoy the Kopari Lip Glossy, but I prefer the clear version. This gives a nice juicy glossy effect to the lips while still being somewhat nourishing. I don't think it's the most nourishing lip product, but it does feel nourishing to my lips. It's hard with the mask situation now because this is one that's obviously going to get sticky and gooey on your mask. In fact, I'm pretty sure I had this on one of my masks, and now my mask is stained pink even through washing it, but that's okay. As long as we're keeping people safe, staying healthy, I'm cool with it. I am hopeful that I will finish this by the end of the year and have another lip product to count as an empty at the end of 2020. I'm also working on this lip stain from the Balm. This is the Balm Jour creamy lip stain in the shade maybe 508. I don't know if that's probably like the batch code. I don't know the shade of this, but I actually have been making a good effort to use this. I actually really like this formula and really like this shade. It's almost like a rosy Your Lips But Better sort of shade, and it really pairs nicely with just about any look. So when I remember to use this, I feel like I'm really good about using this. I'm not quite sure where I am just because it's not packaging that you can kind of see through. I don't think I'll take the stopper out of this. I've basically come to the conclusion, unless it's like the Fenty mini gloss bombs, which I feel like you have to take the stopper out of, otherwise you're only going to get like 4 applications out of it. I'm just not the type of panner that cares enough to take the stopper out of a lip product because it gets so messy. Other products like concealers, if I'm not hating a concealer and I'm actually enjoying a concealer, I'll take the stopper out. But lip products is just not my favorite thing ever to take the stopper out of. I do still feel like I have a decent amount of product left in this, and I'm not 100% confident I will finish this by October 31st. But if I do, I will be so proud. There are a couple lip products in my collection that I'm like unofficially trying to pan that I think I might actually pan this year. One in particular is a ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip. I literally will throw a celebration if I freaking finish that by the end of the year. I'm really like, I am trying to work through some lip products other than just balms. And speaking of lip products, the last product I am working on in this project is my Tarte Rum Punch lipstick. I cannot find my tally sheet. It's probably another one that my dog ate. So many of you are commenting dog ate my homework, and I was like, yep, that's so true. My dog just like chews everything. Either that or like my daughter is secretly hiding things from me. She doesn't want me to be successful in my project pans is clearly the case. But I'm working on Tarte Rum Punch. This is probably my favorite bullet lipstick in my entire collection. Either this or the Maybelline Baddest Beige, but I like them for different reasons. This is how much I have left. I've had this in my collection for quite a while, so I feel like I need to use this up before this goes bad. But this is a lip product that I would replace when I finish it. I'm just gonna pop a little bit on here and make this more of like a nudie lip. These lipsticks, you guys, by far the most comfortable lip formula in terms of bullet lipsticks that I have ever used. I'm truly obsessed. I think I have like 6 or 7 of these in my collection, and I feel like these go half off. National Lipstick Day did just pass, but every year I feel like these go half off. Highly recommend them. I just think they are amazing. They have some really beautiful nude shades, and I feel like they have a good range from like light to deep. So depending on your skin tone, I do feel like there would be a shade out there for you, and I just love it. I feel like I didn't do the best job of applying that, but I do like how that mixed with that. I mixed this with the liquid lipstick Beeper from ColourPop. That's not the one I'm trying to currently pan, but I do like the way that these two mix. This would be like a really pretty fall combo. We'll see, you guys. This is a lot of lipstick to finish in 2 months. We'll see, we'll see. I'm not confident, but I really would love to, because I am pretty confident I will finish my full size of my Maybelline Baddest Beige, and then if I finish this, that would be 2 full-size lip products, and I don't think I've ever finished a full-size lip product in my life. Like, even dating back to like pre-YouTube, I don't think I've ever finished a full-size lip product. Now, both of those, of course, would be lip products that I would replace, but I would be so proud of myself. So after that, that is going to conclude this update in the Graveyard Project Pan. I know I personally am so excited to watch everyone else's updates. If you are currently working on a project pan of your own, let me know how it's going. What products do you find the most difficult to pan versus the ones that you find the easiest to pan? Maybe you're really great at panning lip products, unlike me. Maybe I could have some tips and tricks. I've tried the blush thing. I'm trying to use my makeup, you guys, but especially this year, it's just been so hard to like get motivated to do the full glam. I mean, let's be real. I am doing the full glam under my mask, and yes, I get made fun of every day when I take my mask off at lunch, and it is just coated in makeup, but like, you gotta live your life, right? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting my channel. As you always do, I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.